Bam. What's going on, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. When I give it a few seconds here for this thing to send out the notifications and whatnot. So we shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Let me see. Well, I just replied back, so I think you would like that shade back. How you doing, man? Let's see here. Happy. You agree? That's funny. I just saw your reply. Yeah, man. Today was pretty chaotic over there. I think I just don't understand, bro. Because people are not even shopping; they're just window shopping. They're just walking around. Like, most of that is like high school kids just walking around with their Starbucks and whatnot. It's funny. Let's see what's going on, dude. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I had a great Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays for sure. Let me see here. Now the real question is Kyle gonna make an appearance? Let me send this man a text. See see what's up. Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, except way too many people. Way too many people. Yo, what's going on, dude? How you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to send the where is this man? No, I think Macy's was prepared. I had to do. I didn't take your wrench away. Maybe that's with your other account. I know you have multiple accounts. Um, no, I think Macy's was ready. Macy's had it down. They had a separate line for dashers. The problem was getting to Macy's, but it was good. I just sent him a text. Let's see what's up. I don't know. He sent me a text, so I think he's gonna make an appearance, so he can update us. See, told you. Let me see here. That's funny. I don't know. I don't know, but if I was a betting man, I'm gonna say he didn't. But that's just my educated guess. But if you guys work today, did you guys see any crazy peak pay? Because I'm surprised that they didn't throw any crazy peak pay because I don't think it was busy enough for it. I think I think most places that were in the mall that had the ability to not take orders, like turn your tablet off or whatever, they did it. They were more focused on the customers there. I know. I saw your I saw your messages on the Discord, man. Yeah, today was definitely slow. I mean, I was looking at last year's numbers, and last year I had a much better day. But I don't remember if I started early, where I was dashing at. Like I don't remember any of that. Um, but yeah, I did look at Gridwise to see how much money I did last year, which was more than what I did this year. But I also ended early for other reasons. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it was pretty slow today. I think, but I don't know. Like the parking issues, man. I don't think the video that's coming out tomorrow is going to do it justice because it doesn't capture the magnitude of people. But it was insane. Gotcha. No, I mean that's. I think shopping is it's an acquired taste for me. Like for me, dude, for years I never did shopping at all, just because it wasn't my thing. It wasn't for me, you know. And then when DoorDash's shop and deliver orders were paying really well, I'm like $50, $40. So yeah, I can try that, you know. And then that went away. So um, but yeah, I think shopping is for, and I think there's people that I know don't even shop at all. They don't care how good the order is. For them, it's like, you know what, I want to keep my driving simple, my shift non complicated. You know, there's people like that that just take easy orders, which is fine. I mean, this is an easy job, you know. So if you want to keep it like stress free, you might not want to do any shopping. I'm gonna texting Kyle. We need an update. I just saw your comment on one of the videos. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Or do you mean like why? Look, you could have given them the best service. Everything was perfect, and they still give you a 1 star. Really, there really isn't anything you can do. Just, keep doing your thing. I mean, honestly, I feel like at some point the ratings rarely. Okay, first of all, most people don't really rate you. Like I think it's rare. I think the only people that rate for the most part are people that are unhappy for whatever reason. So I wouldn't think much about it. I would just, keep moving, and eventually, someone else rates you, it'll go up. You know. But I mean, yeah, I wish it would be nice if they told you like why someone rated you badly, or if it said something. But you really can't do much. You know. But yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. I don't think it's the end of the world. What time did you start? Sapphire. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, perfect. I have water. No, I had a water. My water go. It's like I had a water bottle here, now it's gone. Yeah, tell a kid. What? Wait, what? So he just went into your aisle just to fart? Dude, that's crazy. That's weird. What? Yo, that's insane. Yeah, man, not a problem. Let me look at my ratings. Honestly, they haven't moved in a while, but they definitely dipped down when I started dashing in Tyson's. I feel like people there are more like corporate minded and they don't really care, so they don't really care about ratings. But whenever I go back to my other zone, my ratings kind of go up a little bit. Yeah, I'm sitting at a 4.94 right now. You might be able to see that. So we're gonna hit 20,000 maybe at the beginning of next year at some point. 20,000 deliveries. Mm, yeah, you shamed him. Nice. What? Maybe because that was a very teacher response. That was interesting. You should have just told them stranger danger and don't be farting on people, or, and that's weird. That's so random. Did you do any Black Friday shopping or anything? Oh, that was one of my first license plates in in my old Civic, and it's signed by Kirk Cousins when he used to play for the Redskins. You know, so I got him to sign it. I had this gold Sharpie. I don't even know why I had a gold Sharpie, and he signed it, so I have it there. You know, I also have a John Wall bubble because when his first game ever, I was there, and they were giving out a free bubblehead, but it's not up there because I can't put it up there. Look at you just downplaying your profession. Where do you used to work at? I can't say that I've worked Black Friday for retail, but I worked on it like in restaurant before. But yeah, it's definitely, yeah. I can see how it could be hectic and chaotic, and people probably hate it. So I'm telling you that the traffic people in Tyson's, yo, bless their hearts, because that just looked like an awful job, to be honest. Especially with the people that don't follow directions. Like you would see a guy like waving someone, but that person's not looking. So he was like waving like really hard. Like that's crazy. Gotcha. Get the banner. Yeah, hey, that'd be pretty cool. You know, banger. How did I? Okay, so when I met him, it was the only thing I had on me. Like I'm like, what can I get him to sign that I'm not gonna throw away? So I got him to sign it. So I took the plate out of my car. I took a license plate out of my car. He signed it. I put the plate back on, and I drove on it for a little bit until I ordered another license plate. And once that one came in, which I actually have right here, see, I have one of my old plates that didn't have the signature. Uh, but yeah, yeah, people are wild, man, for sure. Abby, what's going on? What's up? But basically, he's when I met him, it was the only thing that I had with me that I wasn't going to either lose or throw away, or that he could actually sign. He's a cool guy, man. He just seems like the most down to earth dude. Um, but then again, when I met him, it was like years ago, so I don't think he's changed much. He seems like the same guy, but you never know. He does have 84 more than $1 million than when I met him. So let me see here. But yeah, my back. I did do some Black Friday shopping. I did buy an item that I think is going to help out the channel, and it's not a laptop. That's not it. Something else. I'm a normal person. I do my Black Friday shopping on the internet, not like all those crazy people that were in the mall. You have 200 come at me. 200 what? Oh, that should probably. It was just like you dig, like you dig it, you dig. YDG, you dig. I don't even know why I had that, to be honest. I think it's something my friends and I used to say like 10, 15 years ago. But yeah, I only have that played there because he signed it. So it's there. And it's cool because it was the Washington Redskins. Like back in the day, before the whole Commanders thing happened, you could get a Washington Redskins license plate from the state of Virginia at the bottom, and it has a little helmet. So, you know. But yeah, no, I have a. Let's see, ooh, Falcon Saints. Oh, nice. Nice. That's what's up, dude. That's awesome. You're going to the Falcon Saints game next month. I really want to go to see the Giants play the Commanders, but the game on the way back, we the game said there isn't even like a time yet. It's just to be determined. So, oh no, he was 84 $1 million richer, richer. Oh no. Okay, so I did, but it's not here yet. Like I said, I do all my Black Friday shopping like a normal person online, and I can wait 2 days in Amazon Prime to get it. Hey man, he was cool, man. He drove like this minivan, and he lived in Ashburn. He lived in the most normal looking townhouses. Like it wasn't like he had a house with like a big ass gate or anything. No, he was like a normal dude for sure. I mean, Taylor Heineke drinks Bush beer, so that's also a humble person right there, for sure, for sure. Let me look at it. I gotta pull it up on my phone. Since I don't remember the name of it. Let's see. Let me look. I gotta look at my Amazon thing. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Did you guys do any Black Friday shopping at all or anything? Yeah, well, I think he's always been like the frugal type to begin with, so I don't think he would do that. Let me see here. Yeah, I gotta add it to my I gotta add it to my new to my store, to my is that even a store? I guess technically it's a store. Basically, it's I call it the Dashing Essentials, where all my stuff that I use for dashing is on there. So, are you trying to say that my current camera sucks, Sapphire Dasher? Is that what I'm trying? Is that what you're trying to imply? Let me see here. Where's this computer thing at? Because I actually flip flop a lot depending what device I use to recording. Wait, feel bad for what? Don't feel bad. So you're saying the footage is grainy? Okay, so this is the one that I got. It's a Samsung 15.6 Galaxy Book 2 Pro laptop computer. It's pretty good. I mean, it's on sale from Black Friday. It's 28% off on Black Friday. So I don't know if that it's really a good sale or not, but it has good reviews. So we'll see what happens with that. But it should be here in a few days. Are you avoiding the question? Are you telling me the quality of my videos are bad? Well, I think iPhone historically isn't very good for like night recording, to be honest. It's not really their forte. Actually, a lot of phone cameras don't do well when it's nighttime. Well, all of my videos lately have been with the iPhone, so I think a lot of people don't believe that I use my phone to edit, but I do. Oh, what? Oh, it sucks. Was it one of those like really obscure posts? So like at the bottom it said like screen only, but like you couldn't really see it. I mean, I feel like that's eBay for you. Like eBay would, or like if you buy from like Wish or something, it's like you think you're getting one thing, but then you're really getting something else. But no, the reason why I like InShot is because I can use it on any device. So like it does have like, for example, for my iPad, I can use it there too. The only problem with editing with an iPad is that Apple has so many limitations on sounds and different things that Android just doesn't. So I typically just use it like if I have to do some type of sound that I can only get on my Android, I'll do it here and then I'll finish it on the iPad, things like that. But initially, I had bought my Google Pixel 6a right here simply just to record, and then what I ended up doing was I just switched simply just for dashing. This is just for dashing, and I have like a couple of I do the editing here. It frees up my main phone for whatever, you know. But yeah, nice. Yeah, I think the Pixel is it's a great phone. I almost got the 7 to be honest, but then I was like, my 6 is still good, the 6 Pro, and I had the 6A for like dashing and stuff, so I thought it was fine. But I thought about it though, to be honest, definitely did. For $800, no, I think I can get one if you trade in an old Google phone. I think it's like $100. So, passable. But then, thank you for the great deal. Nice. Thank you, but no, thank you. I'll pass on that. No, I have way too many devices already on my phone plan. I need to stop adding things to it for sure. Have you seen a friend of the family on Peacock? I have not. I have not. Is that good? So it sounds. The name is interesting for sure. Man, I saw Wakanda Forever yesterday, and that movie was so long. Like, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but it was so long. Like at one point, I'm like, "Yo, is it the next day already?" You know. Hey, what's up, Necro? How you doing, bro? Thank you. Appreciate that. You know what? I have to go like my own video too, man. I always forget to like the video. um, what's going on, Jonathan? Hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I had a lovely thing. Thanksgiving honestly is my favorite holiday for sure. Let me see here. You go like my own video real quick before I forget. Let me put the volume down. Let's see. Okay, now we got 7 likes. Nice. It's great. Okay, so you said it's called A Friend of the Family. It sounds like the friend of the family like kidnaps a kid or something. Something crazy. Let me write this down. Yo, if you guys got some good shows, let me know. I love to watch new shows. Let me see here. Let me write this down in my notes. Let's see. Okay, so it's called what's wrong with this thing? Oh, it's my bad, it's recording. A Friend of the Families. A Friend of the Family. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Peacock is free, right? Because if I have to pay for it, I'm probably not gonna get it. I have way too many subscriptions already. Thanks, man. Hopefully you had a good turkey day. Yeah, you know what's crazy? That this is a sign of like my friends and I getting older. We used to always have a turkey bowl, the day of Thanksgiving or the day after. We play some football, some tackle football. It was a lot of fun. And now it's like everyone's tired or like nobody wants to do it or like, people have moved out, moved away. So it's just funny how like life works like that. Yes, of course. Come on. Of course, Astis, I definitely saw. I was surprised at how close the Bills game was, to be honest. 8 to 10, 11:30 to 1. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think you should try it in Sterling Herndon, the regular one, not the West one. Let's see. If I could get any other service provider in my area, I would. I hate Cox Communications with a passion, but it's not up to me. Oh, nice. That's what's up, man. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, but Puerto Rican dashers can see the full payout, right? You guys have that ability, which is awesome, by the way. So Mo, mm-mm. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that. Oh, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'm sure there's somebody out there waiting. Is it though? I feel like your area is bigger. There's just a lot more green. Oh, Sapphire. Just I'm gonna give you a old Dasher tip. It used to be one zone. It used to be one humongous zone, and then DoorDash split it in half. But it used to be like gigantic. Omni, what's going on, dude? Hi. So how much did you make? How much did you make? See, guys, Puerto Rico and New York is doing it right. They got trip, full tip transparency. I remember like a long time ago in the Discord, someone told me, yeah, they're in Puerto Rico and there's no hidden tips. Everything is up front, as it should be, right? Oh, Miss Tina, how are you? Yeah, Kyle is gonna make an appearance, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see where he's at. Let me see. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put here. What's your ETA? See what he says. What's your ETA? Let's see. It wasn't, but you see, I think Grubhub's area covers more, sort of. I think. Yo, I think the Vikings Patriots game was surprisingly good. There was a lot of back and forth. Like I was like, yo, is this Mac Jones? Who's hiding me? Who's hiding below this helmet? Because he was balling out. That was you. Let's see. Well, your name is Jeff here. Was your name Jeff on that also? I don't remember. But thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think everyone that was supposed to win won, but I feel bad for the Lions, man. I feel like if I was a Lions fan, I'd be like just so sad all the time because they're like good, but they're not good enough to win the games. If that makes any sense. 118. Gotcha. I mean, it's not terrible though for only 3 to 4 hours. It's not bad. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's crazy that it's not crazy, but it's good that you guys have that. That's good. That's good for sure. At least that way you know exactly what you're getting. You can't be surprised. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm waiting for him to reply. He texted me earlier saying that he was on his way home. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, they're here to stay. People love convenience. People love picking up their phone, opening up an app, ordering something they don't really need, and then getting that delivered. Yeah, I just don't think that could happen. Thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you. Yeah, I had a great holiday. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Even though typically I either travel to see family or they come see us. Nobody wanted to travel this time around, which is fine. So it was all good though. I think New York does it for sure. I know that. I know New York and Puerto Rico. I don't know anywhere else that they have it like fully transparent. Oh, I bet, man. I bet. I'm jealous. Abby said, definitely not Chicago. That's my market. That's funny. That's crazy. What did you make? You know what? Let me look at my grid wise. I think that was my best year, 2020. Let me look at it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. 2022. Sure. Yeah, 2020 was my best year for sure. Hold on. Where's it at? Yeah, 2020. I think you can see that up top if it doesn't get stops being blurry. $61,816 with 5 cents. That was my best year. But that was at the height of COVID. So everything was different back then. If it just would focus, that'd be great. But yeah, $61,816 with 5 cents. My best month ever, I did $8,279. Sheesh. That's insane. 650 base pay. Is that because people are declining a lot? Is that why? 6 hours. Is that enough time? That's enough time for you to do something, you know? The short answer is yes. That's the short answer, Sapphire. I know, and you know deep down that Tyson's and Sterling Herden zones are busier. You know, so I think you can make more money here, but it's you have to do some personal sacrifice to be out here. Yeah, it was definitely a different time back then with DoorDash. But yeah, I mean, I can't even fathom how I made $8,279. I mean, I'm looking at some of these days. Look, like it's. I'm gonna see if I can. How can I show you guys this? Can I share my screen somehow? You said, but how would I know if I'm delivering to a high rise? I mean, you're gonna be going to some, even if you don't want to. But for most of them, the parking isn't really a problem. It's sometimes getting like the concierge to buzz you in. But it's just a small learning curve. Eventually, there's buildings I don't like going to, period, because they have a gated community. They never give you codes, things like that. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be in Tyson's tomorrow, but I'm not sure what time. It all depends on when I go to sleep. Gotcha. $275. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some crazy high base pay here, but it only happens rare, with some orders that probably have been sitting for a long time, you know. But yeah, on April 2020, which was my best month, I'm trying to see what my best day was. Okay, I have a $396 day. Jesus, that's a lot. Then I have another $390 day. So I have some crazy days for sure. That's crazy. Hmm, gotcha. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can make definitely good money there. In PR, we have a local app which really helps make money. Ooh, Uva. I never heard of that. Uva. Let me look at that. Let me look that up. Oh yeah, it says Uva. Yep, it's in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, yeah, it's only there. That's so interesting. That's awesome, dude. That you guys have your own app. Hey, it has a higher rating than the Dasher app, which the bar is set pretty low, but still. Did you take it, Omni? Yeah, yeah. I'm reading it right now. Yep, Uber app. Uh-huh. BeTheUber.com. That's cool, man. And it's just for like groceries, right? Oh no, it's like a normal food app. You can pick up orders. Okay, that's cool. So how do you like it, Jeff? Do you like it better than the other apps? I think that's pretty cool, man. There's another app out there that you know. Too bad it's only out in Puerto Rico, I'm assuming, but oh well, I'll definitely be there. I don't think Adam's been doing a lot of Spark like in like Fairfax and Burke and stuff. So watching Wednesday on Netflix right now. Okay. Mm, I got you. David, I feel like you watch a lot of have you seen what's that show I was watching? That was randomly on Netflix. I don't know if it's there anymore. Dark Matter, just randomly. Oh, dude, I'm still on that waiting. I think the Spark app might be worse than the Dasher app, and that's what me not even looking at the Spark app like that. Just from what I've heard and from what Adam was showing me on his app, that thing was glitching so much. Oh, let me see. DoorDash still number one. Okay, gotcha. Is that just because of pure volume? Like there's just so many orders coming through that it makes it the best one. Shameless. Yeah, I never finished it. But yeah, I've watched. I think I was caught up for a while. Then I just kind of stopped watching. But I've seen it. It's a good show for sure. He said just a few minutes. Okay, so Kyle is coming on. For you guys that don't know, he's having a crisis, and we're trying to help him out. Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. I told him, cool. I'm here waiting. We all are. You've never heard of it? Well, I don't know if you like sci-fi, but I like sci-fi. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is the man right here. I'm gonna put in the link. Let me see here. Copy. Exactly. I mean, this is exactly what it is. It's a crisis. Wait, so Uber doesn't show you the full base, the full pay?
Mhm.
Bam. What's going on, dude?
As always, say a prayer for my internet to start things off.
I was gonna say first things first. Are you in the hotspot or you're on your own internet?
Oh, no. We'll see how that it worked last time, so we'll see.
Oh, I thought you were in your hotspot last time.
Well, I thought I did, but no. And I'm running out of hotspot data. I got a message the other day saying I'm running out, so I got to last till next week, and we got a whole week.
How often do you use it for? How often do you use it?
I use it a lot. Well, not a lot, but to stream like Stars games. I use it on my iPad because it doesn't have a SIM card.
I gotcha.
And it uses a shit ton of data, like a lot.
Well, yeah, whenever you stream things, yeah, that's for sure. Did the Stars win today? I know they were tied up for a while, 2-2.
Dude,
they lost.
My God.
Of course,
so
they lost.
You remember that insane game I was telling you about the other night where they came back like really hard? So they came back tonight. Not as crazy. They came back by 2. They took it to overtime. The last goal they scored to tie it was under review for a while because they were trying to call interference on the goalie, but they deemed it a good goal, which I very surprised about. So went straight to overtime and we lost 31 seconds in. I was like, we cannot win in overtime this season. That's the 4th time we've lost in overtime. That's we've had 0 victories in overtime.
Well, I like you repping your team, man. So Abby's here, Miss Tina's here. We're all here. Look at these comments, bro. Like, check this out.
I know.
Here for the live show, biting my nails for a Kyle update.
Well, I'm just gonna start off by I've been waiting to get to I've been waiting to chat with you in person because I'm still gonna ask you what I've been asking you over and over in Discord. Did you call the restaurant? Did you do it? That's all I want to know.
What do you think?
You keep giving me the what do you call it? What's the word? You keep giving me the idea that you did, but you're just like, I'm not saying nothing. I just want to know. I don't care what you said. I just want to know if you did it, so I know if I can. So I know what I need to do with myself. That's all I want.
Okay, first of all, you know what you need to do, whether I called or not.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do.
But I was counting on you.
Look at that. Cyril stayed. He stays simply just for this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look, if you were a football team, you're like 0-5. You're like 5 weeks without winning right now.
Yeah.
If I had to put a franchise, you're like the Jets right now. You're Zach Wilson, and that's not a compliment. That's me saying that he's trash, and right now you need to turn your season around, Kyle.
Wow.
And I did call. I called.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did call.
Okay, that's all I want to know. So I went there on Wednesday when I texted you. They were fucking slammed. So not only was everything not like it usually is, I went in there with the impression of what am I up against, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I did see her. I saw her briefly, and she didn't seem weird. She didn't seem put off or anything. She actually interacted like normal.
So you told me they were changing their system or how they do things, right?
Yeah, it was different that day because she was in a different. So they have a little section that can open up outside to where they can set up things, I guess. Well, they don't normally do it, but they have a way to set up, and they have that area set up for people picking up like holiday meals and orders that weren't like DoorDash related. So I saw her there, and I pulled up, and I was walking up because I had to park a little far away, and I approached her, and she's like, Kyle, she just immediately was like, hey, Kyle, just go inside like normal. That's what we're doing, DoorDash. And I was like, all right, gotcha. And it was a totally normal interaction. Like, I was like, well, did he actually call up here or what? Because she seems totally normal.
Why wouldn't she be? Why wouldn't she?
Well, if she was supposedly put off by me.
Hey, let me ask you. You have siblings, right?
I have a brother, younger.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Okay, that's good. I might have impersonated your brother. Maybe not. You know.
You did what?
So I don't want to say for now. But in case you didn't have a brother, you could have told her that he died from a disease or something, you know. But
wait, so you put on the role as my brother and not my friend?
No, that's not what I said. I said something in the effect of like you had tickets to a game and you were gonna go with your brother. I didn't say that I was your brother. And that's all I said. That's all. No, that's all I want to
Yeah,
tell you
okay.
because I think
Yeah,
I think that's all you need to know right there.
that's fair. That's more than I asked for, so that's fair so far.
This is what you got to go in there and say. Look at that. This is perfect. Not only is it smooth, but it's the truth.
But yeah,
You gotta tell her. You gotta tell her. I'm not here for the bangers. I'm here for you and the bangers. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well,
So
depending, I'm trying. The next time I go in there, since I haven't gone back since Wednesday. Maybe it'll be a better interaction than I had the other day because they were just so like they were frazzled. It was so
they were
bad.
too busy.
Yeah, they were. I've never seen that place that busy until Wednesday. Like there was people dining in, picking up orders. DoorDash was popping. No, there was no chance. Like I've made a lot of excuses, but Wednesday I could not have. There was no time.
Yeah, probably wasn't the best day. But let me address this comment here by C. So he said, "What are you talking about? The Jets are looking good. The Jets are somehow winning games, but Zach Wilson is losing the games. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say." Or you can go ahead and say this. You walk in, hey, well, we might not want to say that because she doesn't really know what a banger is in our context, and how we use words. But I'm telling you, man, whenever she says, "Oh, just come in and do it like normal or whatever," that's when you stop her and be like, "Hey, I'm actually here for you, and for you only." And that's why it doesn't matter if it's busy or not. You just got to go in there because whenever you tell me, "Oh, it's so slow" and this and that, you could be in there. You know what I mean? Just conversating, chatting.
Yeah. Well, so last question, and then when I asked like toward the phone call because I'm not trying to like get more information out of you yet. But did she answer? Did she actually answer, or did you have to ask for her?
No, I had to ask for her.
I figured. Depends on who's working over there in the club. What did the person say when you asked?
Just didn't say anything. It's like, oh, okay, give me a second. I thought they were gonna ask who's calling or what's going on. Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm surprised they didn't question. Was it a guy that answered? Or a girl?
No, it was a girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls that work in that area. I was like, there's no way it was a guy. Well, it could be. I answer. Okay.
Abby, the short answer is he hasn't asked her out yet. And he's first of all, did you at least do any of your homework? Did you find out how old she is? That she has a boyfriend? All these basic questions from the other people that work there, or none of that.
I could have asked someone else. I don't know why I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that homework. No. I don't know why I haven't asked like her coworkers. I don't know why I haven't done that.
John just said no one would be in that few months of that crazy honeymoon stage. What do you mean, man? Let me hold on. El compa. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, so my W-2 job is I work overnight. Sunday through Thursdays at this company that basically does commercial cleaning. So I'm a supervisor there. I'm in the office most of the time, unless something happens, which happens a lot sometimes. But yeah, it's overnight. So have I thought about dashing? Not really, to be honest, with how busy it's been lately. I really wanted to try dashing in Annandale, which is another zone kind of close to me because somebody mentioned it. And there are a lot of restaurants there, so I kind of want to try it, but it just all depends. But as of right now, I can basically switch back and forth between Reston and Tyson's. I've done some Arlington if needed. A0, man, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I don't know what else to do short of showing up and dragging this man over there.
He is a great wingman, but he was he was ignoring me when I was asking questions the past few days.
I was doing that. I was putting this man in suspense just so he could let it out over here. I'm telling you, if you Google Zach Wilson, he just got benched, by the way. So, yeah.
I was like, damn, Nova's been like extra quiet the past few days when I send him stuff. He's like, doesn't say shit to me.
Well, to be fair, like I've been super busy, but no, I've seen it and I'm like, does he deserve a reply, or can I give him a GIF as a reply?
Yeah.
Like
I'll take whatever as long as you get back to me and give me some hope.
I think this is a good one right here. So show some interest if you ask around and get back to her. It looks good. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking about doing before, but your boy didn't act on it for whatever reason.
No, but you still got time.
Yeah. Well, now that you made the phone call, I really have to like set it
Jeez.
in motion now.
Hey Jeff, so you're not gonna go home until 4 a.m. Nice, man. Look at you. Christian, what's up, dude? Just chilling here, trying to give Kyle some encouragement, even though he already has it from his own friends, from us. You know, like I need to make a Reddit post and just talk about it there, and then get more people to hop on.
For
You know what I mean?
everyone
So
that joins these lives every week, it's just like, God, man, just do something.
you put in. I want to say that's a Mexican flag, and I can't see that. It's either going to be El Salvador or Guatemala. I can't tell, but I'm neither of those. My family's from Peru. But yeah, you didn't miss much, Christian. The beginning, I was rambling, talking about Black Friday and parking and people going to the mall but not actually buying anything. Like the mall today was insane, dude. Like parking was a mess. There was a guy that was like that was telling people like, "Hey man, I'll cash app you like $10 if you like let me get your parking spot." Like, I thought about it when I was leaving, but I was like, man, I already know how long I'm gonna take in Macy's. So I was like, nah.
How much you make today?
Oh,
Man?
hold on. My bad. Honestly, bro, that's a tough one, man. I want to say something controversial is going to happen and like Argentina's going to win somehow, because that always happens to Mexico, like what happened in the World Cup, like in 2014 with that no era penal thing. You know what I mean? So who knows? But I don't know, man. I feel like best case scenario for Mexico, they can at least draw the game and then win the last one. But if they go out and win, then Argentina is basically done for. Oh no, I can't. No, that's too insulting. As I can't do that. Come on. Oh yeah, I've gone down in the past before, for sure. Do we though? Didn't you guys just lose against the Cowboys and then you lost against the Lions, and then you're gonna lose against us? Oh, I cannot wait. I've been waiting for you, man. I've been waiting for you to come out of the shadows, like every other Giants fan. Whenever they lose, they just go back into the shadows. They're always lurking. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, when I went to Puerto Rico a couple years ago, the Uber drivers were like, "Don't tell anyone you're picking up an Uber." Like they had this big beef going on with the taxis. When I was in the hotel, you couldn't get an Uber to the hotel door. You had to walk a block away and then get the Uber. It was weird. Like you can't Uber from the airport. You know what I mean? Which is interesting. Yeah, you got to take a taxi. Said I'm from Houston. Dude, there's so many Texans in that just follow the channel, bro. Like you're from Texas, El Compa's from Texas. Half the people in the Discord are probably from Texas. But Texas is so big that you guys are all like in different parts of Texas,
Yeah, I've yet to meet someone from this area here. Doing all these tomorrows.
Because Texas is huge, bro.
Dallas-Fort Worth is huge too.
But I've met a couple of people out there in Tyson's now. They're like, "Oh man, I watch the channel," things like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Texas is huge. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Everyone in the Discord is like, I'm in Texas. Like, what? Yeah, there's not a single Texas gig tuber. The thing's a hint for you, bro. I think you could do it.
I think so.
Yeah, why not? I've seen the videos you sent me of like where you're like pretending to be me.
I haven't done one of those in a while. I gotta get back on that.
But it was good. It was good. And you already got subs,
Yeah. I can't impersonate you though. That's not right.
No, but I mean you can start your own thing now.
Like not legitimately, but I'll joke about it forever and always, of course. Always.
Look at that. The Great War is over now in Puerto Rico between taxi and Uber. Nice.
Tesla stock? I do not have I don't do stocks, unfortunately.
Look at that. I feel honored, man. He said, I don't drink often, but I'm having a beer listening and chatting. I don't think I have any beer upstairs, but if I had one, I'd definitely crack one open for sure. Never been outside of Texas. I mean, Texas is huge. You might not, I've been to Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Miami. And I'm counting states that I've been in, not like just driven through, you know, or like passed by or whatever, like where I've actually been at. I've been to West Virginia, California, Arizona, Oklahoma, Oregon, and then that's it. So still got a bunch, but you know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're in Texas, you kind of just got to fly out. I feel like driving does take a long time, right? San Francisco, bro, that's far. Let's see which flag. Do I believe in EVs the future? I think we're over. I think we skipped a step as a society. We saw Teslas and that. No, I think hybrid is the future now. And then maybe like in 50, 60 years, my kids' kids are gonna be all about that EV. You know, but I don't think we're there yet. I think hybrids are the way to go right now. You know, a little mixture of both with the gas and the electric. But that's just my personal preference. But yeah. What do you think, Kyle?
I was actually going to put my input. Yeah. I think both. I mean, it depends on what you like. I mean, I like Teslas and all that. I mean, my friend has one. I think it's a great car. It's super advanced. And I mean, I don't know if it's the direct future, but I mean, it'll definitely be a big asset.
No, for sure.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be more of a 50-50 split in the next couple decades. Honestly, there's just going to be more and more car companies making them and trying to get in the game. But I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't like electric vehicles, and I mean, it's fine. But I mean,
well, I think Tesla definitely showed that it was possible, like right now, and that's when everybody else hopped in and like, oh, let me make my own trucks and make my own things. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think for a while it was like, oh, like the hybrids are ugly, and then like Nissan had like the Leaf. Who wants to drive a car that looks like a Leaf or is called a Leaf? Nobody. It's ugly, and that's a major problem with. It's weird, man. Like as a society, like you want to drive a car that looks good, you know, or that at least looks decent. You don't want to drive like. Have you seen the what's the ugliest car? The Aztek. Have you seen that? It's like a Saturn. It's called the Aztek. That's the ugliest car like of all time. Like who in their right minds designed that? Somebody approved it. It became a car and they sold it for money. You know, but I think, I mean, Aziz. But if you look at the other, like if you look at Lucid, that's expensive. Like a Tesla is actually affordable compared to like a Lucid electric vehicle. You know, but they're not aimed for people like you and me. They're aimed for like someone that's like hella rich and wants to drive a car from the future. You know, so. But yeah, I think especially like in more urban areas, like I see a bunch of superchargers now, those free charging stations, you know. So I think at some point, I think whether we like it or not, I think at some point people are going to have to go that route. But I think it's going to take a long time here in the States for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think in my future, like after, let's say hypothetically, my Lexus dies on me or something, I will look for another hybrid, maybe not the same. But we'll see, you know. I think everybody wants to be like, oh, yeah, I buy a Tesla. I mean, I've seen guy who dashes in a Tesla in Tyson's. But I don't know if he feels like he's like, I don't think he's shy. I just think he doesn't want to talk about it, like just because he doesn't want to. So I don't want to ask him. I don't want to pressure him. But,
yeah,
you know, I definitely would want to ask, hey, how much are you paying and things like that, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it really depends on their situation. Like if they dash full time or whatever, they have a side job. I mean, if you are in the right market, I mean, you can make it happen for sure.
Oh, for sure. I mean, just look at like Tony, like the Driven Dad and his wife, dude. They make $500 a day doing Uber, rideshare / DoorDash and whatnot. That's insane.
That's crazy.
You know, Ben said he had a crazy Friday, made 320. Nice, dude. I take donations, bro. I did see the new Prius, but until I see it in production, then I'll believe it. Because you know when you go to like car shows, they have like a prototype and it looks super cool, and like car never comes out. Exactly.
How much did you make tonight?
How much did you make? I'll tell you if it's more or less.
I made 115 in 5 hours.
I've definitely made more than that.
Damn. How long did you work today? All day?
A little under 7 hours now.
Damn.
No, I woke up. Maybe.
Oh wait, we can't talk about that.
I woke up. Right? I woke up late. Like I woke up, dude. Man, you know how it is Thanksgiving, dude. Like, see, me and my family got this tradition. We have Thanksgiving, and after that, we always go see a movie. I don't know why. It's just always been that way. So we went to go see Wakanda Forever, which was super long. It was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but it was really long.
You can text me what you made. You don't have to tell everybody because I'll still watch the video regardless. Come on.
It's a special hybrid Corolla. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, I know. I seen this little Corolla hatchback that I thought looked pretty nice. I've been looking into those. Let's see. Yeah, I seen those too from Domino's.
You know, speaking of Domino's, I'm surprised DoorDash hasn't like tried to get into Domino's yet.
That's because Domino's doesn't want it. You know, they're trying to do their own thing.
I just find, I mean, they have a hard time keeping stuff based on what I know, so it's kind of unbelievable that they haven't.
No, I went to Cinemark. I think that's what it's called, Cinemark. I don't know if you guys got those in Texas.
Oh yeah, that's where I hang out to wait for deliveries in my
in
the parking lot.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Hey Christian, I just saw this, man. Hey, shout out to you, Christian, for I just got an email about this. Thanks, bro, for the you got the crew neck. Top decliner, my guy. Top decliner gang. That's what's up. Welding, nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely like I like. Have you seen the movie or no? What was the last movie you saw in the movie theater?
It's been a couple months. I saw it was a Marvel movie. What was it? Which one did I see?
Marvel movie a couple months ago.
What was out? It was.
This could be a great segue. Hey, you know who she? You know her name. I don't want to say her name. You know, hey, you want to catch this movie? I haven't been to a movie theater in forever because I just haven't had the right person to go with. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, and then I gotta
think of the name of that movie now. It's driving me crazy because I want to. It had what's his face in it? I can't.
Whose face?
I'm drawing blanks.
Let's see. Look, like what movie has he been in before?
Well, I'm trying to think of him by his Marvel, like his character name.
What's come out? Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Benedict Cumberbatch, I think is his name in real life.
Yeah, it was his movie, his newest movie or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Something with I forgot. Something with time.
Multiverse.
Multiverse. Yeah. I mean, they've made so many Marvel movies. It's insane.
Yeah. So I'm a Marvel fan, but I'm like not like knowledgeable of like the backstories and everything. So I mean. Yeah. I just go to see him, and I still enjoy him. I mean, even
I think they're good. I mean, even if you're not like a diehard fan, you're like, I have a friend. He's the most annoying person to go with. Like he'll be like, "Yo, what happened? Did you understand?" It's like, bro, we're watching the movie together. Why are you asking me questions? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
I understand completely.
Are you watching? You know what? I just don't get the hype about it. Like, first of all, why did it take so long? I think the first one came out like 10, 11 years ago. Like I was definitely, I'm pretty sure I was in high school when this movie came out. The first one, the first Avatar movie. And then they just waited for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So I think you should watch a scary movie, bro. That way, you can be there for her if she needs you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a popcorn and then you share it. You put the popcorn in the middle and that's how hands meet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you gotta make sure you do no butter or light butter because you don't want buttery hands. You know what I mean? The same.
Yeah.
I like this opinion. It's a good one for sure. Yeah. No, I think the one that I went to is a mixture of like the recliner seats with normal seats. So it can recline, but not fully, which was kind of annoying for $14.50. I thought it was slightly overpriced.
It'd be like that at the movies.
Oh, for sure. And now they have this sign that says we don't even do free refills anymore on large drinks or large popcorn. Like, what's the whole point of getting the large then? You know,
that's trash. I didn't even know that. I thought you
yeah. I
saw
mean,
that.
I don't know if it's new or not. And there's definitely new, but last time I went, they didn't have those signs.
I wonder if it varies by state because I don't know. I think they still
Maybe
did last
it's
time.
short supplies. God. Hey, Dash and Trader, what's going on, dude? Dude, you've been making some banger videos lately. I love it, man. Keep them coming. Keep them coming for sure. For sure. Abby said lame. Abby, can you elaborate what's lame? Is it lame that he hasn't done it? Yes, I agree.
It's probably the I'm 100%. We already know it. Damn, it's 24 people watching. It's popping in here.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
And I'm just sitting here snacking away because I'm starving. Nova's not eating.
I see. No, I went to a Cinemark, mainly because it's the closest one to my house. Like I could walk there, maybe like 10, 15 minutes, but you know. Hey, how you doing? Hello. Oh yes, right. But I think it was just for that movie theater because I saw that and I was like, first of all, I'm already overpaying for this candy. Now you're telling me I can get a free refill? That's messed up. You know. But yeah, and I like the ones where you can put the butter on yourself, not the ones where they do it for you. If you know what I mean. Because I'm not a huge fan of too much butter because then it's like your hands get like greasy and stuff, you know?
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Oh, like the little pump stations? Oh, yeah, they have
Yeah.
those AMCs.
Like where you do it yourself? Well, maybe it's because, that's probably because of that. I go to Cinemark.
You know, I haven't been to so near the college in my town, George Mason, they have their own movie theater. It's not theirs, but people always assume it's theirs because it's next to the campus. But what I like about them is that they used to have like $2 Tuesdays, $5 Wednesdays, and it was basically they weren't showing movies that are brand new, like what's on theaters now, but maybe what was on theaters a month ago. So you're still seeing like relatively new movies for like way cheaper. You know,
Yeah.
so I used to go there all the time, but I haven't been there in a while.
Do you have Regal Cinema in your area?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we got one.
I think I have all. I have Regal, AMC, Cinemark. That's it, right? Well, I think it's the VIP cinema, which I haven't heard of, but maybe it's not here thing.
We used to have
movies.
Have you ever heard of Rave? Rave Motion?
Yeah, but I think somebody bought Rave.
I think it's Cinemark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cinemark took over where there was one at the mall. That's where it was.
Yeah. Oh, Tina. So you're like those extra butter people. Yeah. See that just means you have to get your own popcorn. I get my own popcorn. You know what I mean? Oh yes, I have it. I just haven't done it yet. I didn't think that doing it on Black Friday would be the best move. So I just decided not to even open the app. But perhaps tomorrow.
Instacart content coming.
Maybe. Santikos. What is that? You know what? I can't say that I have. I haven't tried Lyft. No.
I did 3 Lyft rides back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Rideshare is not for. I've never told you this. Rideshare, not for me. Not for me. It's so awkward.
Why is that? Oh, because it's awkward silence or what?
Well, you don't know. Depending on the person, like you might know if they want to talk, but a lot of people just straight up don't want to talk. So you got to kind of like read the room, and otherwise, if you're confident they don't want to talk, then it's just awkward. Like you're just sitting in silence.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't like rideshare.
I think it depends. I did. This is years ago. I did Uber like years. I'm talking like 2017ish. Like
Damn.
And I did it barely. I think I did like 10, 15 rides like a long time ago, and I stopped doing it because I don't know why I was in DC like a dumbass at like 2 a.m. People getting out the clubs and things like that. Oh. And I picked up these 3 girls, right? 3 girls. One of them looked like she was dead, bro. Like I swear, like this lady's dead. She's dead in my car. And so when we get to the destination, the girls were like, "Hey, can you help us carry her inside?" And 2022, Nova, Marco, would not do this. 2017, I was like, I mean, sure, like I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to just leave her in the curb,
Yeah.
So like literally like basically took her upstairs, laid her down in this bed, and it was like super awkward. And I was like, all right, I'm out. And like I never did it again. you know,
That was
like,
it?
you know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I was like, nah, this is not for me.
What did they tip you on that?
I don't remember. This is before they could even tip.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
That's trash.
Let's see here.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can just go on YouTube or on TikTok or whatever, and I seen some of those people that get like super rude people in their cars. Like I just can't do that. Yeah. See, look at this. I watch enough YouTube, never doing ride share. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Not for me.
Oh no, you're good, man. This is what the chat's for. You guys can talk, no problem.
Speaking of greasy fingers, I have that right now.
What were you eating?
Chips.
Oh, just chips. What kind of chips?
Basic ass Lay's.
Dude, come on.
That's all I have right now.
Juliana, how are you? I had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for asking. It was awesome. It was awesome for sure. I ate way too much, like food coma. Like I was just like, man.
That's what it's all about, man.
How was your Thanksgiving? Did you stay home with your folks? Or
yeah, we actually had a lot of people over for the first time in years. It was crazy. We had 10 people total. It was nice. All my dad's family got to be together, and we ate a bunch of food and hung out all day. So it's nice.
Nice, dude. Yeah, no. In the morning, I woke up and it's like leftovers, Yeah, and that's why I didn't do breakfast like dashing, because I figured people were just gonna eat leftovers, So
yeah. Breakfast is a no-go on Black Friday.
Yeah. Plus, like, I just woke up and I was like, I just don't feel like working, And then I was like, you know what? I gotta get out there, So
that's me speaking as if I was gonna do breakfast any day.
Let's see. Basic Lay's. Classic Lay's. I'm not a huge fan of Lay's. I do like the wavy ones. Is that what they're called? The wavy ones? I don't even know. So the Flex Clue can get a free pass Nova. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Jonathan? Let's see. Do you like Takis? Have you ever had Takis?
Yeah, I like them. They're just heartburn-inducing chips for sure, but they're good.
That's funny, dude.
They're good, but oh my god, I feel like trash later on.
And you see, that's me when it comes to like Italian food, because I'm self-diagnosing that I'm lactose intolerant just because of what happens after I eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like every time we go anywhere and it's like pasta or anything, I'm like, how badly do I want to suffer later?
Yeah.
That's what I put myself through.
I like a lot of spicy stuff like that because, I mean, I used to have when in high school, I had a Hispanic girlfriend, so I got to have like a lot of Mexican things and
look at this one. Look at this kind of Abby. Cancer in the bag. Oh, that's funny.
Do we want to talk about that?
What, the one chip challenge?
No, do we want to talk about my high school relationship?
Oh, dude, for sure. You know what? I don't know if I want to ask you this though. At least not live with 27 people watching.
Okay, text it to me, and then I'll say I'll give you the go.
Let me look at some of these comments real quick. Well, right. Mango said mango habanero, or you know what? I mean, I can go. See, I'm not a big spicy person, but I do like it in chips, but not in full meals, and that might sound kind of weird. Yeah, Juliana's been MIA the last couple of weeks, but I'm glad she's okay.
So you don't get chips at Jersey Mike's?
Jeff said, I gotta go. Got to Uber by. Nice, man. Hey, man, stay safe out there. You're out there making your money in Uber in Puerto Rico. Shout out to you, bro. Stay safe. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Yo, guys, make this happen. 50 likes, and Kyle's gonna do a one chip challenge for sure.
Nova's doing it with me.
No. Okay, 100 likes. I'll do it with him.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
If I do that shit at night, I'll never sleep. He's gonna text me.
Yeah, he's texting you right now.
I'm intrigued to see this.
He said I'll donate for a chip. They have them on my in my Wawas for sure.
Yeah, we can talk about that. I don't care.
I don't know, dude. I want to put you out there like that. Noah said, okay, well,
It really depends on what you want to talk about, I guess, in each one. I mean, I'll
with
share
Juliana,
whatever.
maybe for Christmas you can go see them. How was your Thanksgiving? Let's see. I got 3 cool accounts. Oh, look at this one right here. I like this one too, Kyle.
10 likes.
So-
That's too easy. What?
So you go up to her and you say, "I'm not doing it because I want to do it. It's the likes. I have to do it because people like the comments." So you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that she'll appreciate that I'm not
Yeah,
just
for
asking her
sure.
out of love, just out of likes.
Exactly. Okay, so you said, what about your high school relationship?
Well, what do you want to know? I mean, I was just gonna mention like that I like spicy stuff because of that. I had like a lot of those candies and stuff that you get like at Mexican markets.
Mhm.
You know, have
Yeah.
you ever had it's like this? It's like a lollipop kind of thing, but it's like almost like, what do you call it? The spicy powder.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget what they're called, but I know what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah, that shit was good. I actually like that.
Dude, are you big on energy drinks or not really?
No, because
See,
I feel like I had this discussion with somebody the other day. I guess it wasn't you. I thought it was you for some reason.
so let me tell you a story, okay, real quick. So when I started working night times on my W-2 job, right, we would stop at this Exxon, and everybody would buy this $1. I think it was called G Fuel or E Fuel, something fuel, and it's basically like the cheapest version of a Red Bull ever, and the can was huge for like $1. You know what I mean? And I was like, "There's no way this actually works." And I don't know if people's brains were tricking them into like knowing, hey, I'm drinking something that's supposed to give me energy, so I feel energetic, or it actually worked. Because to me, it tasted just like a Red Bull, right? But they're super bad for you, so I don't drink those anymore. So now if I do drink one, it's like 0 sugar or whatever. But I don't know if you watch Joe Easier now, but he's talking about Zoe, which is from The Rock, I think. The Rock has his own brand, but they don't sell them anywhere, I think, except for Costco, which I haven't been to in a while. But I want to try one. And I want to try the one that Juliana, she literally sent me a super chat to try one of the drinks she recommended, and I haven't found it. So I don't know if it's like a West Coast thing or what. But let me answer this real quick. So no, I have 2 other cars. So I have a Nissan Pathfinder. That's my winter dash mobile, basically when it snows, because I'm not driving this hybrid when it snows. And then I also have a 2018 Nissan Mac. Is it a Maxima? No, it's what's the other? It's not the Maxima. What's the other?
Altima?
No. It is a Maxima, not an Altima. There you go. But yeah. Let me look at these comments real quick. I like that they're talking about us, so mostly you.
Yeah. Oh, energy drinks regarding that. Yeah, I don't drink them. I used to drink them when I was a teenager, but I don't like the way they make me feel. They kind of scare me, like getting my heart rate going up. I don't like.
I hear you. Yeah, I feel you. I think I had I forgot which one I had that had me feeling like that, and they gave me like jitters and stuff. So I was like, nah. He says, "How about if you don't complete the monthly goal?" You know what? Ah, man, I think if I was,
that's a motivator.
that is a motivator right there. But you know, I don't know. I'm 50% on that. I don't know about it. I'll bring that up in my next video. How about that? I'll go back in time.
Time's running out.
Clip the comment and put it on the next video. Not the next one. The one after the one is coming out tomorrow.
I don't mean to scare you, Nova, but the month ends on Wednesday. There's only 30 days in November.
Dude, I know.
Getting down to the wire.
See some of these comments. Oh man.
Dang, it's been 2 years already. That's crazy.
If I fail, I gotta shave my head. I would consider this pretty short hair anyway, so I got no problem with that. Let's see some of his comments. Sean said, "How hyped am I about the Commanders?" I'm super hyped, bro. I'm telling you, we are not losing against the Giants. I don't even know who we play next. That's how confident I am. It doesn't matter who we play next. But that's a good question. Who do we play next? Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, we play the Falcons. That should be a win. I'm sorry. Marcus Mariota, he's not it. The best player is, I think his name is John Wei Koo, the kicker. The kicker. He's their weapon. Him, and if we can contain Patterson, we good. No problem. We win in that game for sure. It's a 1 p.m. game. Nice. And then after that, we got 2 back-to-back wins against the Giants. I'm pretty hyped. Oh, CGN, I gotta go back at it. Yeah, because I actually went back and I couldn't see it. Let me see. So Kyle, so you said your girlfriend in high school. How come you guys broke up? I want to see what kind of boyfriend you are. Shitty one. What's up?
Well, okay, hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go wipe my hands real quick in it so I can get into this. I'll be right back. We'll start.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. No problem.
For this, I'll be ready.
No worries, but yeah, I'm pretty hyped for my Redskins, my Commanders, whatever you want to call them. Nick Curtis has one emoji. That's pretty funny. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what he needs for sure. Oh, the whole bottle, no problem. I do have, a customer gave me one time as a tip. This is like, I think I still have the bottle like years ago. I'm sure it's still pretty good. It's like a little bottle of Fireball, which is so funny that I have that. Oh, I know, dude. Still waiting for the Dash Mobile video. Oh, okay. Well, the Winter Dash Mobile, honestly, it's the same thing. It's just bigger and it kills more gas. That's what it is. Still want to see that. Dude, man, if I do that, no, it's not if, when I do that, it's going to be one of my most hectic videos probably because the parking, there is no parking, so I think it'll be fun for sure. Patron, can't go wrong with Patron. Nah, I don't think so. I think the only way we lose the game is if somehow we handicap ourselves. That's the only way.
All right.
Hold on, before you start, let me go get a water real quick.
Oh yeah, should have left at the same time to leave everyone hanging. I want to see questions on what we should talk about in this because I'm not about to ramble for this for 30 minutes. I want specific questions on what everyone would like to hear. It's so awkward without Nova in or not the Discord, the live.
All right, let's see. Hey, look at that. We need 50 likes and Kyle's gonna do it no matter what.
Oh shit. 50 likes, that's fair enough. That's more fair. Yeah.
This one, you should call her live on the chat. Well, it's kind of late.
Don't have her number, man. Can't even do that if I want to do.
Kyle, do you like tequila?
Not straight tequila. I like it mixed with margarita or something. Obviously, like how it would be anyway.
Right. So not like a tequila shot or something.
Yeah, that's almost a shot of any kind is pretty rough on me. So
don't worry, Juliana, when Kyle inevitably makes it here to the DMV area, I will take him out to a proper place.
Proper, you say?
Of course. 5 stars on Google.
It's pretty good.
How about this one? Do you have the confidence to ask the girl out, or are you still testing the waters?
Well, the confidence is getting better now that I know he has done a little solid for me, but I'm still kind of testing the waters because I want to make the right move at the right time. I've been making a lot of excuses. That is true. I will not deny it, but
Okay,
I was
I
making
like
sure
that. Well,
certain things were right. I admit it, but we will try to move forward.
ooh, good question. This is not related to you, but who do I have winning the fantasy championships? Honestly, bro, I hope it's anyone but Levi. That's all I want to say with that. Oh man, yeah, Christian, how come you haven't joined the Discord, man? That's not cool. Um, Take him out so he can get ratchet. No, I don't think he's the ratchet type of person. I think he's the kind of person that's like, even if he's drunk, you can't really tell.
So,
You give me
would
that
you,
vibe.
would you believe me if I told you I've never been drunk?
Do you see? There you go.
Just haven't been there. I've been
Sure?
tipsy. I've been tipsy, and I realized it not too long ago. I was one night, but that's the furthest we're gone.
I feel like you're the kind of. I feel like you're the kind of person that we're gonna give a lot of jungle juice to, and you're just sitting and hanging out, and then when you get up, then you feel it because
Probably.
that's what jungle juice does. It sneaks up on you for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you lack confidence, bro. You're here showing your face live for the internet to see. So I think you're more afraid of because you're gonna have to go back if she says no. And I think that's why you're worried. But you don't have to go back. You can decline the orders.
I can't do it. I don't want to do that. That's my favorite place, man. That's the way it sucks. That's why this is such a tricky situation. It's my favorite place. They're good.
I know you get a lot of good orders from that place for sure.
Yeah, man, and they're all great people there. It sucks. It sucks that it's that way, honestly.
Yeah, I think this is a good advice right here for sure.
Bet. I'm just gonna ask them to bring me, like, someone that's not her, to bring me a shot of tequila out to my car.
To the car.
like, let's do this. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, no, but no. See, I'm whenever I do drink, whatever I'm drinking, I can't mix it. So like, if I'm going with like dark liquor, you gotta stick with that, or I'm gonna go with something clear like vodka or tequila. But if I do both tomorrow, bro, I'm an NPC. I'm not really in the game. I'm just there. You know, so it's definitely especially now that I feel like I'm getting older. So like back in the day, I could you get all messed up the next day, 7 a.m. no problem. Now, nah, for sure. Captain and Coke, can't go wrong with that. Okay, so now that we've cut up with the comments,
we totally forgot. Okay,
I forget.
Where should we start? Should I just generalize it, or what do you want to know? Like, what does everyone want to know?
Okay, so I think if you tell us how the last relationship ended, maybe it could help us figure out why you haven't jumped into another one.
Well, okay, so 2 relationships. I've been in 2 relationships. The first one was
your entire life. Like okay, what do you describe as a relationship?
Like real relationship. Well, I actually an actual committed, like, you're in love, and it's a real deal.
Okay, I got you.
If that makes any sort of sense.
That makes sense.
First one was in high school. Funny enough, we started dating because I looked like one of her old friends that I guess she supposedly liked, and we started hanging out. Well, we were hanging out at school. I don't remember how we met. I don't remember how that started itself, but we were hanging out, and I started going over to her house, just hanging out casually. And then it was spring break one year in March. It was 2013. And the fact that was over 9 years ago is insane. That makes me feel really old looking at the date. We were hanging out at her house one day. We were just chilling in her room. I think we were watching a movie, doing something, just chilling on her bed. And next thing I know, she's climbing on me. And she looks into my eye.
This looked like a spicy turn out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of summarizing.
All right, okay.
I mean, it's not necessarily like sexual, so to speak, but she climbed, like, I was sitting against a wall. I think the bed was against a wall, I think I was sitting with my legs crossed, crisscrossed, you want to call it that.
Okay. Okay.
And she climbed on me, stared me down. It was like like when time slows down in a movie and it's like a still shot
Yeah, yeah, I
and
hear
your
you.
eyes are locked. It was one of those moments. And all of a sudden she leans in and I'm like, what's going on? And we kissed. And I was like, we were both like, did that just happen? Like, yep.
How long were you guys together for?
Well, so this is kind of I would say
Okay.
it's hard to say because we were kind of on and off after 9 months, but
But I mean, in high school, that's in the real world, that's
yeah,
like years. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel
Well,
like a high school relationship, if it lasts a long time, is
well, I was a sophomore, she was a freshman.
okay. That's not bad.
I think we were overall together until I was late into my junior year, but we were still hanging out. But there was a time where we didn't hang out for a while because, if I'm being honest, our relationship did end kind of bad from petty arguments. We were in high school, so we were like really
Everything is petty in
dumb.
high school, bro.
Yeah, we were really dumb and stupid. So I think we were kind of on and off after that. We hooked up a
But
couple of times.
you're like 6'4", right? 6'4". Is that
Yeah,
how tall you are?
she was
Have
super short. She was
you
really
seen
short.
you seen this comment from Abby?
She as tall as she is. Something. I didn't even notice. Taking it too literally, y'all. Taking it too literally.
We got this one right here from NNN. I like that.
Oh, geez. Here we go. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I mean, summarizing that, I mean, I think after our senior, I mean, I still talk to her to this day. There was a long period of time where we didn't talk after high school, but I mean, we're totally cool now. Like I'm technically still friends with her.
See, I can't do that. Like, if I date someone and we've been in a relationship, I can't be friends with you. At least not close friends. Maybe like, hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your family? When you say, when you run into someone and you ask them how they're doing, and they actually tell you how they're doing when you're not expected to tell you that. It's
Getting
like,
sweaty. I'm getting sweaty talking. I don't get sweaty. Come on, what are you talking about? It's just the lamp. I just look pasty.
So when was the last time you talked to her?
A couple months ago, but I mean, there was a lot that we were without communication for a couple of years. Honestly, I don't remember how we started talking again, but I mean, once I was a senior, I think that was pretty much it. I mean, we still hung out enough. Like we were just kind of hanging out. We hooked up a couple times, if I'm being totally honest and straightforward with all this.
Which
But
you should be.
I'm sure everyone will like the entertainment. But let's so fast forward to 2018, second relationship. So my friend met this girl on a dating app, and
Wait, hold on. So your friend met the girl on the dating app, not
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, this specific girl. I think everyone's gonna like this one actually more. This one's gonna be really. I think everyone's gonna like this one. So they go on a few dates. My friend goes on a few dates with this one girl, and I start hanging out with them because she has their. I'm getting ahead of myself too much. Hold on. He went on a few dates with her, and she's a twin, and she has a sister. So
Okay.
one night we went out bowling at this one bowling alley, not the one I usually go to, but one far away, kind of far away. We all went out, had a good time, and the signs were totally there that she liked me immediately. Her twin sister, obviously not my friends. But the signs were in my face. Like it was undeniable, obvious that she liked me there, but I was still kind of unsure because I was an idiot. Fast forward, this is like at the end of June in 2018. Fast forward a couple days, it's 4th of July, or the night before. No, it was the 4th of July. Was it? Yeah. It was July 3rd or July 4th. Swimming weather, we're all hanging out. She drank quite a bit that night. We floated around in the pool together on the same float, which was another like huge sign that she was into me.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, on a pool float. I mean, like it couldn't get much clearer than that.
Yeah.
But so she ended up drinking a lot of wine coolers that night, and we went up to my friend's room. I think we were watching something movie. I don't know. But she got really close to me, and she kind of just ended up not passing. She wasn't blackout drunk, but she was like, passing out because
just putting on.
the alcohol got to her. But so she fell asleep on me, and that was kind of that. Fast forward a couple more days, we're over at their the twins' apartment, watching the scary
And
movie.
you're 27, right? How old are
26.
you?
26.
You're 26. Okay, and I'm 29. So David was asking how old we were.
Yeah.
John said, not the wine coolers.
So we're watching this scary movie at their place, and we're all on one couch. It's a pretty big couch. I'm on the far left end. She's right next to me. But about halfway through the movie, I noticed she keeps getting closer to me. Like we were sitting close, but not super close. But she ended up very subtly, but not subtle at all, at the same time, grabbing my hand. Like she tried to play it off. Like it wasn't like a romantic thing, but it totally was. And I was like waiting for her to like let go. I was like thinking it was just like in a moment, but she didn't let go. She held on to my hand for the rest of that movie. And I was like, okay.
So I think based on these two stories you've told, is that they got to make the move. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what
but I think if if you want something, she's working. So even if she wants to do something, she probably can do it.
Yeah.
Now you're also working, kind of, but it's different. There's no boss telling you, "Hey, you can't do that."
Right.
So
I was gonna come to that conclusion. I was gonna, when I was finished with all the stuff, I was gonna say I was gonna be like, I've never had to actually make a move. They've just happened.
Kyle said, "Let them come," and they come. I gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Does everyone want to continue to hear more of the story? Because I mean, I'm going to generalize it. Obviously, I mean, there's so much stuff that happened. But I don't know if everyone wants to hear. I don't know what they want to hear. We'll see.
I think at least my conclusion is that you've never really had to approach a girl. Or like, okay, that's not true. Okay, what I'm trying to say is when someone makes a move, it's already kind of established that okay, you guys have some kind of attraction. It's understood, but not spoken out loud. But you know what I mean, right? It's not like right now in the situation that you're in. It's like there's something there, but it's not really solidified. So you're not, you're not sure.
Well, even then, I was like playing my cards carefully. But my dumb ass one night, like after this, I'll just skip past that one part I was telling you. Because we're hanging out. It's super late. Like I think we'd finished watching a movie that night as well, and I was hanging out like super late. It's like 2 a.m, I think, at least. And I'm over at her place, and my house was probably 25-30 minutes away from where I was at the time, and she was inviting me to stay. And we laid on the couch for like I think 2 hours. It's past 4 a.m. at this point, and she's inviting me like up to her bed, like to sleep over and stay.
Right.
And
of course,
my dumb ass is like, nah, I should really go home. Like, being a complete idiot.
Oh, Jesus.
My dumb ass ends up driving home at 4:30 a.m, and I'm like, why? And I get home and I'm like, why did I go home? But I was okay because the very next time I hung out with her, I stayed over with her, and that kind of blossomed the relationship with her.
Now, do you think you being like a dasher or gig worker has any effect on you asking her out? Like, do you think she's gonna be like, "Oh, he doesn't really have a job, or he really doesn't do something"?
Honestly, I do think about that because I'm like, besides her working at that restaurant, I'm like, I don't know what her ambitions are or what she wants to do, because like maybe she's just working there and she's in school and she's trying to better herself, and that's just like, that's just her job for the time being. Like, I don't know. I mean,
I think it's a real question. I feel like a lot of people, I don't think ashamed is the correct word, but maybe like when you tell someone, "Oh, I do DoorDash," they're kind of like, "Oh, so you're just like a delivery driver." Oh, like
no, that's
what but I feel like because I haven't done it, it's they don't really get it. You know what I mean? And and then they're like, "Oh, how much money do you make?" And then you show them how much money you make. You're like, "Oh, there's no way you're making that." And then you hit them with the, "Oh, but I'm just a driver, bro."
People definitely look at you that way, honestly.
For sure. Let me look at some of these comments real quick. How are you guys in the chat? for all the guys or girls in the chat, do you guys think that because we do the gig apps or we do DoorDash or we do whatever, that it's gonna have a negative effect on someone's dating life? Let me see. Look at this comment right here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, she could be the one, dude. She could be the one, and you're over here overthinking it for no reason. You know?
Yeah, it's like that.
Exactly. See, I think this is a good way to approach it right here. You know, you're your boss, man. You do what you want to do. I think Juliana. I don't think Kyle does. I don't think fun's the right word, but I don't think he's the kind of guy that would what's the where's that at? Hold on. I think somebody said smash and dash or something like that. I don't think you're that type. I think you really want to have a connection with someone, get to know them, you know.
I do actually. I mean, if it starts off slow and I have to work my way toward it, then so be it. But I mean, I would like it to go that direction sooner than later.
Right. Yeah, they don't drive, they don't know. That's right. Yeah, I think I think you should go for it, man. I think you guys know each other well enough outside of like a relationship to know that.
I did see that. I saw that comment. That sounded like a player. What's up, man? Come on, how can you say that?
Yeah, I mean, we never really got to the bottom of that potential hickey, you know.
Dude, I still want to know. I think about it every day, and I'm like, that's my setback as well. That's a setback. I don't know what to think. That not only does it make me think twice about asking her out, but I'm like, what if she's that kind of person that's just like a hookup person, and she doesn't?
No, I think you would know. I think you would know already if that was the kind of person she was, or maybe she is, but she's just having fun until a real guy comes along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
plumber. I want to know how. I want to know how you're coming up with these conclusions. Explain.
That's funny. No, I don't think. Yeah, I think before 2023, you should have definitely have already asked, and we should be talking about how did the first date go. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be about. Now, do you think there's anyone in your life that you friend zone and you're not aware?
Well, not
necessarily. That's already a yes.
I would say not necessarily, but here's another mini story. I'll make it a small story, but my neighbor that used to live next to me, she's 24 now, if I'm not mistaken. She lived next to me all my life. They moved away like 9 months ago to a smaller house, but she confessed her love for me technically about, I want to say, a year ago. And I kind of feel bad because I shot her down, but I didn't see her that way. So I've actually.
Oh, so you're out here breaking hearts. You're a heartbreaker.
Yeah. I never thought of myself as technically a heartbreaker, but I let her down easily because I didn't see her that way.
Now, like, why? Like, just not your type physically, or like she was weird, or
just attraction and like interests. Like, of course, I mean, she was my neighbor. We were close friends and like neighbors like our whole lives. And I would do anything if she needed me. I would do anything. But I'm like,
I mean, not anything,
but, yeah. Not anything, but yeah. I don't know. Just the physical attraction's not there, and just like interests and stuff. Like, it's just it wasn't for me.
She just comments. It's because he lays a good pipe. You're a bummer. Oh, see, look, Abby also thinks the same thing that Miss Tina was saying about the burn on her neck. Remember that?
Yeah. I want to think that, but I mean, like, what are is it really good odds, or is it really?
I mean, I guess it must happen a lot for the girls to be bringing it up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time I saw it on her neck. Not that I'm staring at her neck constantly, but Yeah.
There you go. See, that's interesting, dude. I think. Look, let me lay this question on you. And I saw this question that Pedro and Hannah were talking about it. And do you think that guys and girls can be just friends? Just friends.
I mean, it depends on prior interactions, like if you've been friends for a while or if it's like, because I mean, I feel like the longer you've been friends, the more there's a chance that there might be someone on either side interested. Just maybe, like, not necessarily an interest, but I feel like it presents more opportunity for there to be that potential thing. But I think I would say yes. I think guys and girls can be friends.
I think guys and girls can be friends from afar. You know what I mean? I feel like if I have a best friend that's a girl and we hang out every single day or almost all the time, I feel like there is no way that one person doesn't develop something. But now if you have a friend that you've known for like 10 years, oh, how are you? How's it going? You know, maybe you go out to dinner with more friends, not just the two of you guys, you know, but I don't think unless one of them is butt ugly and you just have no attraction whatsoever, there's no way. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I guess you bringing it up makes me really think about every girl I've interacted with or been somewhat close with. I guess on either side there has been like some sort of like attraction, so it kind of brings up a good point.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's why I think it's a little suspect when like I have a guy friend, right? He's like, "Oh, it's my best friend." Like, you know, she's a girl, and I was just like, I don't get it. Like, what do you mean? You know, and either like she friends on him, or he's just really waiting for her to break up with her boyfriend. You know, so he can be like right there. You know what I mean?
It's hard to say, man. I mean, I would say yes, but me thinking about my own life, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I bring up this good point. I have this really good friend, right? Her name is Aaron. We've been friends since high school, which is over 10 years ago now, right? 11, 12 years now, I think. No, like 10 years. And I feel like we both know that. So we're really good friends, but we're never like super close. Like she's the kind of person that I haven't talked to you in a week. I can text you, hey, what's up? You reply. You know, there's no, oh, you didn't reply to my last text. None of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I remember one time she was like drunk texting me and I purposely like did not reply because I was like, this could go places and I don't want it to go places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
one of those texts you wake up the next day and it's like the friendship is stained.
Yeah, you know, but let's see here. What was the question, Gianna? The question was, can guys and girls only be friends? And what I'm saying is, from afar, yes, they can, but up close, they cannot. I just don't think it's possible, unless one of them is disfigured or something. I don't know. But let's see. Yeah, friends in the day, but they call you at 3 a.m. No.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I don't know if that's true, man. I don't think that's all we want to do as guys. I don't think that's all we want to do.
Oh man, I want love here, man. If that's just an added plus.
Let's see here.
I want love smashing the cherry.
Check out this question that I'm surprised not many people have asked. It says, no, we're talking about Kyle's relationship status. What's my situation? What do you guys think my situation is? Put it down in the comments. I'm curious about this. I don't even think you know what my situation is because you never asked me.
I've thought about asking you, but I'm like, is it too I mean, by this point, I think we're pretty close. So I'm like, is it too personal? Like, I don't know if you'd tell the whole live here. You might, but I mean, like, I thought about asking you. Because you have a daughter, so what's the story?
Yeah, man, she didn't just come out of thin air.
It depends on what you want to talk about, man.
Nah, I'm pretty open, dude. I mean, I I share my daily lives with you guys basically all the time.
Yeah, but I mean,
some of these answers, I like this.
There might be some stuff you don't want to like throw out there. I
mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna, do all that, but I think some of these are pretty interesting.
Well, I guess I'll be the one to ask. Are you married? Are you in a
relationship? We got divorced. We got single. Jen wants to tell us. Open relationship. Yeah, that's definitely not it. That's someone I can tell you it's not it. Separated. I guess it's really the only options, right? You can either
Yeah.
be single, be married, be divorced, be separated,
or be
Let's-
not married, just been in a relationship.
Christina said you're all about work. That's my
Yeah.
take. Let's see.
Yeah,
He's
I'm in-
single and ready to mingle.
I'm intrigued. I want to hear if he's willing to share it. I want to hear it.
Crispy says married. What do you
I
think?
think-
What
I
do you think?
I think you're married, bro. I think you
Think
have a
I'm married?
secret. I think you're secretly married, and you just haven't put it out there at all.
You think I'm secretly married?
Yeah, I think you're married.
Well, I'm not widowed, thank God, because I think that would be awful to be widowed. You know, especially like at a young age. Let me see.
Yeah.
You might have a love interest you don't want to pursue. Let's see, having a kid before marriage. I don't see a ring. This is so interesting.
Oh, maybe
Hey,
maybe
man.
no. Maybe he moves his hands too quickly in all his videos, so we can't ever see.
Why such an? It's not a mystery. That's funny.
I just don't think anybody's ever like
should-
actually asked him.
I should do a poll. I don't know how to do. You know what? I think I've seen people do polls on these, or do you have to do it beforehand? Let's see. So you think
Yeah.
so you think I'm married, right? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Let's see. I want to hear about it, man. I want to hear. We talk about me and this potential girl all the time, but
You're the one with the issues, bro. What do you mean?
yeah, I want to hear about your non-issue, or hopefully they're not issues. Your love life.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me read this comment. He said, "My girl has a guy best friend who she helps out a lot. She even invites him for dinner while I'm at work, and she makes me proud. You could be the 1% of people that might actually work for. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So I'm gonna let you know in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That'll be my answer for my relationship status.
Oh no, we're not waiting a week here. I am not waiting a week to hear this.
That's so funny.
But then again, people here wait a week to hear about my non-updates. So what am I saying?
That's funny. Single baby daddy with a best friend. That's funny. Let me see. Well, how about I tell you this? I've been married before. Not just
Before.
that. What do you think about this?
Hmm.
Now, do you think I'm still married?
I feel like you would. I feel like you would be. I feel like you're a good dad, and I feel like I feel like you'd be happily married, in my honest opinion, honestly.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you think so highly of me.
Well, I mean, as upbeat as you are and positive overall, just on knowing you, I mean, I feel like it would be the case. I hope I'm right.
Scumba says, how many kids do you have? Just one. One daughter.
He secretly has many kids.
Let me rephrase that. To my knowledge, I only have one daughter.
Oh shit!
You never know. You never know. You know.
Oh man.
But no, I'm married. That's
Yeah.
that's the real answer. I'm married. Yep.
So she just never is on camera. She never secretly comes into the room and the live, or she never makes a secret appearance.
She doesn't want to. You know, when I started the channel, it was her idea to start the channel, to be honest.
Oh, but she's made it clear she doesn't want to be on camera.
Her or my daughter. So I respect that. So I said, okay, you ever change your mind? So I've never. So I basically try not to mention them as much. Well, at least her not as much. As opposed to my daughter, because I feel like she's half of me, so I can talk about her more. If that makes any sense. People do got like curiosity for sure. You guys are funny. My Thanksgiving was awesome. It was great. I had a great Thanksgiving. Now, how old do you think I was when I got married?
I was about to think, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to say 23 and a half.
Yeah. Look at his answer from Dr. Poppy, bro. It's still This is so funny. He said, "Of
Is it
course you're
wrong?
married. You're always working."
Yeah.
That's
I, s-
funny.
I say 23 and a half, just to be really specific.
That's pretty specific, man. I see Davis is 19. Ooh, nah, dude, not 19. Got 22, 24, 24, 24. No, I got married when I was 22.
Ooh.
I was 22 and she was 25.
Oh, so she's older.
Yeah, she's older.
Dang. So you got married well before having your daughter.
Yeah, yeah. No, she was. Yeah,
That's good, man. That's the way to do it. I mean, I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but I mean, like, I think that's the responsible way to do it.
yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yes, you win, dude. You were right. You were right. Yep.
Dang, man. So you've been married like 7 years already?
Yeah, dude. Now that you mention it,
That's kind of wild.
yeah, man. Although, what I would recommend to everyone out there before you get married, research the divorce laws in your state. Okay, because Virginia has very complicated divorce laws. Okay, you got to be informed. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? For example, like in Virginia, if you want to get divorced, you have to be legally separated if you have a kid for at least a year. If you don't have a kid, it's 6 months. So basically means you have to live somewhere else, or at least legally have a different address. You know. So I did all that research in case, at some point. Let's see, says, how did you ask her out?
Your wife watching this live, like.
No, I don't think she. No, she's the kind of person that doesn't subscribe to anyone. The worst. How did I ask her out? Well, we used to work together. That's how we met back in the day. I used to work at Capital One Arena where the Wizards and the Capitals play.
Oh man.
And that's where we met. I was technically her boss. And it was funny because it was funny because she thought that I was older than her. But when we started dating, like I was like 19. So she was like, oh yeah, let's just go to the bar after work. And I was like, can't go. I never told her that. I was like, oh, I'm busy. I gotta work. I was always make up something because I couldn't go. And I don't know why I felt like if I told her that I wasn't 21, that she was gonna be like, no, like you're too young or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, no, she was from California, and then she was supposed to go back when her internship with the government ended, and then she ended up staying. So that was that. Kyle, great place. Church. I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny that. Let's see.
I'll be honest. I haven't gone to church in a long time. Not against it necessarily, but
I feel you. I mean, I kind of with you on that. I think if I want to talk to the man, I can do it right now. I don't feel like I have to go anywhere for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's freaky people everywhere for sure. I'm here all the time, except I'm here all the time. Yeah. But yeah, dude. I mean, I would recommend it. Just try it once. If it was not for you, get divorced. No problem. Yeah.
I'll try to get the marriage going with this girl as soon as possible.
That's funny. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty qualified to give advice. I think before her, I had, I want to say 3 or 4 like real relationships, and then a bunch of hookups and stuff in between then.
Damn. Ladies, man.
No, not even, dude. No, I mean, at that time, I had a lot of friends that were like going to Virginia Tech or Radford. And Radford's like, if you wanted to go to Virginia Tech, but you didn't have the grades, you went to Radford. And then Radford's like a party school, kind of thing. But I have, I remember one time, dude, I was like so messed up. I talked to these 2 girls at this party, and I got them mixed up. I got them confused. Oh, no. Like, and then when I was talking to one about the other, they were just like, what? Oh man, it was too funny. It was too funny. Let's see, said together. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely it's tough, especially like I want to say after you've been with someone for such a long time, it has different constant challenges, but you have before you get there, you have to have the initial, honeymoon phase, which you need to, go through. Eugene, what's up, dude? How are you? I'm good, man. Thank you. Had a great Thanksgiving. No complaints. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? I forgot to ask you that.
No, I did order some stuff online though a couple days ago. I actually ordered some AirPods for the first time because they were 50% off, and I've never had them.
Oh, nice.
They were $75, and I was like, "That's crazy good. I'm gonna get those."
Nice. I saw some good deals.
I ordered a new computer chair. Actually, I'm gonna have a nice new one coming in because this one's worn down. Like it's not uncomfortable, but it's like it is at the same time.
Have you seen that? I think McDonald's had a chair. Did you see that? They came out with like a non-greasy chair. It's like a gaming chair,
What?
but it's
Did
yeah. So supposedly that way you don't get it's like anti-grease or something. So you could be like eating your chips and stuff, and no problem.
Well, so I can just wipe my hands on, and it's just gonna not have any grease on
It's
there.
just not gonna be disgusting somehow. Yeah, basically.
Just anytime, just wipe it on there.
You got that Nova the Wingman. That's not a bad name for a second channel. Perhaps. That's pretty funny.
But yeah, I didn't go in person shopping or anything. I mean, whatever I want, I can probably get online. But there are some things I prefer to look at.
But that's what I'm saying. Like today, when I was in the mall, I was like, what are all these people doing? First of all, half of them are just window shopping, which is pissing me off. They're just in the way. And I think if you want an item right there and then and you cannot wait for the shipping, okay, cool. Go get it, do your Black Friday shopping, and then leave like a normal person. Not just hang out in the mall.
I think as crazy as the malls are still for shopping and stuff between like now and Christmas, I don't think they are as crazy as they once were.
Yeah, no, I think I mean when I was in high school, dude, doing Black Friday shopping was awesome. Like I remember with my older cousins after having dinner, we would go camp out at the local Best Buy, even though we had no money or no intentions of buying anything. Just camping out in the cold seemed like a cool thing to do.
I used to even up to a couple of years ago, I did that. I went to Best Buy like when they still did like those Thanksgiving Eve things when they opened late, which they don't do now, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, I think before it was like opening up at midnight. That was like the cool thing. But then it started opening up like early, like 9 p.m. or like like it was lame after that.
Even 6 p.m. like on Thanksgiving.
Like that's no fun.
Now the stores have done away with that. Like literally all of them have.
You can't even camp out anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's for the best though. I mean, I'm kind of glad that the stores don't do that because people don't deserve to put up with that on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think if you're paying them enough and they're willing to do it, but to force someone, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What did you buy that you camped out for a week? Let me know. I want to know what you got. I see. Yeah, dude, I got a PS5. I'm in the PlayStation ecosystem. Now, do I play enough? Not really. My PS4 is basically just for Netflix for my daughter, which is so sad, but she knows how to use it. And yes, and then I do have a Nintendo Switch, but I don't really use it that often.
I haven't used my Switch in a while.
Yeah, it's just collecting dust, basically.
Yeah, and I wanted to get one so bad, and collecting dust.
I haven't bought a Madden in like 2 years. I told myself like 4 years ago I'm gonna stop buying Madden because it's the same thing. It's just a roster update, and the game you get to worse every single year. Like it's just insane that people buy basically a roster update for like $60-$70.
You should buy an NHL game, and I'll play it with you when I come up.
Dude, I haven't bought an NHL game since like PlayStation 2 days or GameCube.
Damn.
Like way back in the day.
Be all the old players of all the teams.
Exactly. Madden 06. I really liked Madden 02. Is 06 the one with Michael Vick? No, I think that's 04. Who's in the cover of 06? Nah, would you buy if the new WNCA? Yeah, I think college is just different, man. I think college football is just different. It's just more fun. Do I believe in the Madden curse? I think because it's happened, I think there is some truth to it. Remember the one what was a running back from the Browns, and then he went to the Giants for a little bit. Peyton Hillis or whatever, like that dude, Madden curse for sure. Oh no, 02 was Dante Culpepper from the Vikings. Hey McNabb, yeah. I'm telling you, when you're in the cover of Madden, I don't know, man. Just bad juju, bad things happen. But no, I haven't played in a while. No, I did some Black Friday shopping. I got a new laptop, which is on the way.
Yeah.
And then I also got something else, but I think I told you about it a long time ago. But I pulled the trigger on it finally because they had a good sale on Black Friday, or a decent sale at least. So I think that should help out.
I remember when I was trying to I was sending you links to certain laptops. I think we had this discussion a while back, but
yeah. And I don't know if you go on Amazon, they have this thing where you can spin this wheel. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like you do it's like a free spin, and you can do it once a day, and you can get like deals and stuff.
Really?
Where's it at? Let me see. Hold on.
I need to go on the app and see. I want to see.
Yeah, it's like a little spinny thing, and you can spin it, and you can get like free $50, or you might not weigh anything or nothing, but you're still you could get something.
Oh, I see it. I'm gonna spin it. Spin it.
See if you win. Let me know if you win something.
You can win up to 20. Is that instantly? All spins are out.
You can definitely win something for sure.
I feel like it's probably rigged.
I mean, that's honestly what I thought. To be honest, it's gonna be rigged or something.
Win? No. Better luck next time. Rigged.
I think it doesn't spin for that long, so that's why I was like,
I don't trust spinners necessarily.
David says, does your wife work? Yes, she definitely does, for sure. Family with 6 kids and a 10, the Real Hustlers in front of Best Buy.
They live in Virginia. They have to. It's expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking Bad, 02 was dope. Yeah, 02 was good. Oh, do you remember that when they used to give people tickets? So, like, if you had the ticket, like, you had that,
Those were the days.
I remember people would, like, pull up in, like, these vans, like, this, like, white vans and sell hot chocolate and, like, it was, like, first come, first serve. Like, so that good old days, man. Crazy days, for sure. Yeah, I did mine. I can't spend till tomorrow, or I guess later today. It's like, oh, you didn't win. You can come back tomorrow. Technically, it is tomorrow, but I guess maybe it's not for them. I don't know.
Amazon's a bunch of scammers.
Yeah, and then I saw these Google Buds that I almost bought, but then I didn't really need them, so I didn't. Like, the Google's on headphones or whatever, so.
Yeah.
They were like 50% off, I think. So, I thought about it. But even with the camera, like, I thought about buying like a better webcam, but it doesn't matter because StreamYard can only stream up to 720p with my current, like, monthly subscription. For you to stream 1080p, it's like $70 a month, which I am not gonna pay. $70?
What?
Yeah, it's some crazy number, dude, or like or 50. I forgot what it's definitely high. It's up there. It's up there.
It would only be worth it for like $10 a month or less.
I mean, this current one is $25 a month, and I already think that's kind of steep.
That's ridiculous for 720p. That's crazy. The quality is fine for what it is, but $25.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the free one, you can only stream. I think it's like, I want to say 10 hours for the whole month. and it has like the little their logo, and I couldn't be having any of these things at the bottom, and it has limitations, but I still think even at 25 is still a little too much for what I'm getting.
Definitely.
Oh, look at that, Nick. We're still counting the likes. For 50 likes, Kyle will ask her out, and on top of that, he'll do the one chip challenge.
Jeez.
With her on camera. You know what I mean?
That's not gonna get 50 likes. Oh yeah. Now I gotta go back and see what your last live got to see what I'm up against. Shit.
That's funny. I have not delivered for Amazon. I've tried to, but Flex is like super packed in this area. Yeah, exactly, Abby. It's insane. Yeah, but that's why I started going live more because I'm like, I have to get, I gotta make my, I gotta get something for spending the $25. So I was like, I gotta go live at least maybe once a week on a Friday or something, or maybe a Saturday.
Your last two lives, one had 25 likes, one had 18. So
Ooh, so there you go. 50 is definitely up there. So
we got some work to do.
exactly. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this is even better. You eat the chip, you're out there suffering, and you ask her out. You're like, you gotta say yes, or I'm gonna die of this chip.
I'm sure she'd love to smell that chip breath.
Yeah, over here I can go to my local Wawa and they sell them the one chip challenge, little chips.
I've heard a lot of people end up getting into the hospital because of those, so I'm kind of like nervous.
Have you ever tried opening a small business or venture? I can't say that I have, to be honest. I'm thinking about doing it, like do like an LLC. But I haven't. I need to make sure that I understand everything before I make any kind of move. Hey, thank you, Necro. Appreciate it, man. Or you know what you should do? You should tell her, hey, would you rather go out on a date with me or eat this spicy chip? What would you rather do?
That's
And then, when she says yes, then you guys eat the chip together. So either way, the chip gets eaten. I think that's a fair comparison. Let me see here. Manage the warehouse in a rental company. Yeah, see, someone ate 30 of those chips. They're good.
They're on their way to death.
It's like the guy that hosts Hot Ones. Like,
Yeah.
this man better go to the doctor and he needs to look at the long-term implication of eating all these wings that are extremely hot.
Dude, that guy eating all those wings on a regular basis. Semi-regular at least.
Yeah, enough that he's on there quite a bit.
That
And
dude,
he has to be the one asking the questions and whatnot,
that dude has to be on heartburn meds, 100%.
I'm sure he probably has like a preparation, for it now, like maybe a week in advance. You don't eat anything, or I don't know.
Hopefully something.
I can just picture him going to the bathroom and just struggling. That would be terrible.
Ouch.
That would be pretty bad. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, somebody asked me. This just screams, "I want to scam," but not really. They put on one of my comments, "Hi, does DoorDash and Uber Eats ask for facial recognitions during work? Question mark. If so, how many times?" That's kind of funny.
Uber only does that.
Let's see. Maybe he got some sweet stuff in those. And I mean, I've seen people like swap the wings, so because they want to know if his wings are also hot. And I've seen like the guests like, "Oh, let me get your wings, you get my wings," and they still struggle. So
That'd be kind of funny.
hey, look at that. What's up, man? From Rhode Island. Nice. Imagine that if you could taste stuff on YouTube. That's the next gen. Next gen. That's the next social media platform where you can taste things. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, for sure, man. I this is definitely like I think you have to use it to do something else. Eventually, at some point, you're not. I think it's gonna change at some point to like robots or something. I don't know.
Yeah. 20 to 45. I'm thinking ahead of to after Christmas about how slow it's gonna be, and I'm already like not looking forward to that time.
He said 20 to 45 years. I'm gonna be here with gray hairs. You guys remember when Kyle was talking about his wife? Now they've been married for 30 years. Got 4 kids.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I really hope it can turn into something, man. That's the goal.
I'm telling you, yo, you could be the first Texas dasher on YouTube. There are so many Texas people, yet not a single Texas channel that I'm aware of. You know,
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I end up going out with her, I'll start a channel.
you already have a channel.
Well, you know what I mean. I will start putting content.
Okay. When was the last time you uploaded on your channel? Like forever ago?
Years.
You said
Years. Yeah, literally at least 2 or 3.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna start talking crap on Discord.
This Discord is forever.
We're gonna smoke with our AI buddies. Yep, we're gonna have AR buddies for sure. Makes sense. Have you ever tried one of those like what are those called? The virtual reality stuff?
My friend has one. I played
Which one?
games.
Do you know it's
Oculus.
Oculus. Okay.
Yeah, played Beat Saber. Have you watched Beat Saber videos where people do the music note things in the songs?
No, I haven't seen that.
It's fun,
So,
man.
like when you wear it, do you feel like you're gonna fall, or how does that work? Or
Not really. I mean, once you get used to it, it's easy. Maybe the first couple times you might feel a little weird, but no, I mean, I would say it's probably a different result for everybody. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I mean, it feels okay.
you know, I haven't tried it. I just feel like if I got on it, I feel like I would have to have like an empty room so I don't run into anything.
Well, yeah, you definitely need to have a lot of space. That's the idea, so you don't hit anything. Because I mean,
Right.
I've watched one of my friends break their ceiling fan light from hitting.
That's funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think they're like still developing the tech, you know. I feel like to the point where like it's not real, but I don't know.
Yeah, they're ever evolving. My eye is itching. Damn.
Big Beat Saber, and I haven't seen that. I've seen this one guy. He puts clips on, I think it's a TikTok or Instagram, whatever. He's playing like Madden or something, and you can see him call out the plays, and he's like talking crap to like the computers, like the players. It's so funny.
Yeah.
The big ass goggles, yeah. Do I see myself dashing 5 years from now? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what my life is going to look like a year from now. I don't know. To be honest, I would lie to you. I would be lying if I said yes, I want to be dashing for the next 5 years. I don't know. I would like to think that perhaps I'm dashing, but not as much as I'm doing it now. Maybe just more like on the weekends or like if I need extra money, but I don't know. Like, I think we all work because we need the money right now. Yeah, it's fun, but it's not that fun. Like, I don't know. I definitely do think that at some point, I'm probably not going to dash as many weekends. I know my daughter's doing more like activities now. She's doing swimming. Then I'm sure she's going to want to do soccer, some kind of type of sport. So I don't know. But maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what dashing is going to look like 3 months from now, man. What did we have the new offer screen? Didn't you say somebody in your market was seeing it more often?
So I actually saw a post today that some people in my market have it fully, like not on just shopping orders, but they have it fully. Wow. So like that's really scary.
Yeah, dude, that new screen. Oh man, I don't know. That's gonna be a game changer right there for sure.
Total garbage, man. Garbage.
How about this? How about you guys in the chat? Do you guys see yourselves dashing in 5 years? What about you, Kyle?
It's like you said. How DoorDash does things. I mean, we'll have to see in 3 months. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be really, really slow after New Year's Eve, like New Year's and stuff.
Oh yeah, like the slowness for sure.
I feel like it's gonna be really bad after this year, like way worse than it normally ever has been.
I think also a lot of people forget, even though we complain a lot, even though it can be kind of challenging and kind of shitty sometimes, it's still probably like the most chill job out there. If you don't want to work, you can just not work. If you don't want to deal with people, you don't have to work that day. You don't have to talk to a physical boss and tell him, I don't want to work, or you don't have to call out. You can just simply not log in.
I agree with you up to I agree on most of that. It's chill, But when you're used to making a certain amount of like an average amount of money, like a general
Sure.
range, and you get on and it's just exceptionally way worse than the previous day, like it sucks because like you come out to make the money, like you're not required to, but
Right.
you come out knowing that you should be able to make at least this amount of money, and then when you don't, you're just like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but it also takes like a certain level of discipline, because
Yeah,
you don't have to get online. You know,
I I,
you,
I force
you
myself to work my schedule though, almost any time.
you know what? You should schedule some breakfast dashes then, so you can force
Uh,
yourself to do
I can't force myself to do that. It's gonna take a
that.
lot of willpower for that.
That's funny.
Being up at that time just makes me like dead tired feeling.
That's funny. You see, well, it's almost 3, so we can keep it going until 3, and then gotta call it a day. Let's just see. Yeah, man, labor. Yep. Yo, what was your first job ever? I don't think I've asked you this.
My first job. I feel like we have talked about it. But I worked at Little Caesars for 4.5 years.
You worked at Little Caesars Pizza.
Yes, I did. I was a manager even for a little bit at the end of that time.
So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's all frozen, right? Everything is frozen.
Nope.
No,
It's actually
Really?
the dough is made fresh in store, actually, believe it or not.
Really? That's hard to believe.
Domino's and Pizza Hut don't even do that.
But you were there when it was just pizza, right? Because don't they do all kinds of stuff now? Now it's in like
No.
more things.
Well, they've had wings, and even when I worked there, it was always wings, but they're not like fryer wings, like they're oven roasted.
Mm,
If you know how Little Caesars wings are, but they have wings and breadsticks and all that, like the crazy bread, obviously.
right. Now, when
But
I used to go there, there used to be one by my old house when I was like way younger, and I think it was like with $5 you get a large pizza and like a 2 liter, soda or whatever, and
oh yeah,
and it was good. It was good, and then like an hour later, like your ass is in the bathroom. At least my ass was, you know.
their
So
prices have always been good, but
what made you quit?
so I got promoted to an assistant manager, and then for a while I was doing a role. Well, not I wouldn't say I was doing the role, but it was like for a week. Whenever I was needed to, I would do like the role of general manager. But I wouldn't like make the schedule or anything, but I would work their schedule, which was a very annoying schedule to be honest, because our week started on Tuesdays and went through Mondays. But so the general manager, they would be off Sundays and Tuesdays. So you would work Wednesday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 2 to 10 p.m., Friday 11 to 8, Saturday 9 to 6. You'd be off Sunday, and then you would work 2 to 10 on Mondays. So
That's
it's
a
very
pretty shitty
shitty.
schedule, man.
The schedule was pretty shitty, and just the pay was horrible. Would you believe in today's inflation and stuff and prices of everything? Would you believe me when I told you I was making $10 an hour as a manager?
Oh my god,
$10 an hour, bro.
that's crazy.
So what made me quit? So I'm surprised I didn't quit sooner, but I got sent to this one super slow store, and all the employees there were incompetent and shitty. They were horrible workers. They didn't do shit. Even the managers were horrible there, and I had to cover that store, and I was the acting general manager, but still like the pay of an assistant manager. So
That's great.
I worked a week there, hated it, went back to my home store, and then they sent me to this other busy as fuck store. Not the busiest in the area, but fairly busy. The first day I got sent over there was terrible. They weren't bad workers necessarily, but they didn't leave me. They didn't like prep for me to like run the shift good. So it got busy, and I hated it, and I didn't even work the full shift, and I quit.
Now, what would have to happen for you to go back there now?
They'd have to pay me a lot. I mean, so well, one of my friends works there. He actually worked. He joined 2 years after I did at my home store, and he was a crew member for the longest time, or like just a regular employee.
Right.
And then he got promoted later on, like way well after me. Well, not well, but sometime after me, he got promoted, and then he quit for a while. But then he went back, but he's making like I think 16 an hour, which is still garbage for a manager in today's inflation.
Yeah,
but they'd have to pay me at least 22 or something an hour for me to go back. And DoorDash would have to just be completely down the shitter. Yeah, like it would be desperate times for me to go back. But I mean, if I was to go back, I would probably just go back to another job if I had to, like the Italian restaurant I've done.
All right, Nick, have a good night, bro. Have a good night, Nick. Look at this comment. Kyle needs $35 an hour. Ain't so top. That's funny. No, my first job, I think I've told the story before, but I used to work at McDonald's when I was 15, and I absolutely hated it with a passion. And I think I was making like $7.50, which is trash. But for a 15-year-old's first job ever, it's 25 cents above minimum wage. So, woohoo!
And it was a different time back then, so I mean, it wasn't like
it's true. Look at this. I make 30 an hour every day. That's funny. But yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Like, and I was thinking about this. Like, I was like, imagine if all these people that are working at these restaurants that we don't want to work at, what if they all quit? Then who's gonna work at those places?
Yeah, man.
like somebody has to fill that role. You know what I mean?
It's scary to think about that, because there could always be a mass quitting. Like, people have already started quitting in jobs and numbers, but so
yeah, man, it's true. Yeah, no, I think I could never work in a place that doesn't have like when I went to Shake Shack, for example, there is no like barrier between the front and the back of the house. It's all there. So it's like you're working and people are staring at you, and like it's like, nah, I can't. I couldn't do that.
That's
like I remember I used to hide in the back of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to let me go to the back, let me go to the walk-in cooler for a second and just relax. Can't do that at the Shake Shack, So it's like it's crazy.
Yeah,
man, this is a good life, man. This is a good day.
Yeah, this has been a good one.
How many likes do we have on this? Let me see. I can't even see it.
Told a lot of stories today. I feel like we learned a lot about certain aspects of life.
Okay, so there's 29 likes, almost 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can get 20 more by the next live. On this live.
The next live.
Yeah, dude.
That's a long time. That's not fair.
What do you mean? Oh, is that not fair? That's funny.
I think it can only be valid till like 10 p.m. tomorrow.
What? Let's see. There we go. Enough to get Kyle to ask the girl. See? Abby knows. Yes, Zero, but I think a lot of those jobs are not being filled in by students, quote unquote. I think it's a lot of immigrants. I think it's a lot of people that just either don't have options or don't really care for something else. And I think that's part of the problem. Let me see here. 2:54 to edit a video or to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I really like to edit before I go on the live, just so that I know that I'm almost done. But yeah, I didn't have enough time today because like my upload speeds are trash. So like I was trying to upload to my cloud and it was taking forever. Hey, speaking of internet, your internet's been pretty good.
I totally forgot. It's been pretty much spot on. That's kind of wild. I don't know how that's possible, honestly.
I don't know, man. Yeah. Oh, what time is it? 2:55.
When I was bowling, I told my friend that I bowl with like every week pretty much. I was like, if I throw a 300, I will ask the girl out without a doubt, 100%.
And?
Well, chances of me throwing a 300, not that great. I mean, I've gotten close. Pretty close. I mean, I've got about half the game I thought I was going to get there, and I ended up trashing the game. halfway through, but you know,
I think you should round up. So whatever you get, round it up. If it's close to 300, bam, there it is.
well, I have not gotten a 250 yet, so
So how many hours do I sleep? I think daily at least 5. It might not seem like it, but I sleep a lot actually.
5 hours.
But it's about the quality. I don't think it's about the length. You know, because I've slept like I said, like sitting like this.
Yeah,
Worse sleep. That's trash sleep. But if you're laying down, it's just like
this man can fall asleep like no problem though, so I'm sure he actually does get that quality sleep when he's
I
sleeping.
could fall asleep right here, right now. Swear to God, I could be like. Imagine if I actually fall asleep, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, man, I think you should do it tomorrow, no matter what. You should do it. You should do it. You have nothing to lose, literally.
I appreciated Zero. He's always a solid man in the Discord and the live.
Yeah, man. He's always like, "Are we out here? We're out here." But yeah, it's about because there's times where I slept for like 10, 12 hours, and I legit feel like, yo, I just wasted half my day, and I still feel tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, damn. Yeah, if you sleep too much, it can make you more tired too. So
it's just crazy to think about.
It's weird.
But isn't that weird? Yeah. Too much of anything, I guess, is bad. So makes sense, I guess. Let's see. But yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and call it, guys. So thank you for hanging out with us here. Kyle was always fashionably late. Maybe one day he'll be on time for the live.
Hey man, I was actually here a really good time tonight. Like it was a pretty good time.
We gotta start it again for sure. Kyle can do it. Hashtag Kyle can do it. Maybe we'll do a giveaway next time. Whenever you do it, we'll do a giveaway. We're gonna give out the equivalent of a first date. How much do you think a first date cost? Like hypothetically speaking, where would you take her out on a first date?
Probably an Italian restaurant.
You think you probably spend what? How much would you spend for the two of you?
Well, knowing the place that I like, it's not too crazy, honestly. Probably like with the tip, probably like $50.
$50, and then you maybe go see a movie or something. Yeah. That's probably like another $30-$40 with today's crazy prices.
Yeah, So $100 giveaway.
Hey man,
it's a big.
It is what it is. And then you tell the kids, "This is how I met your mother." I was doing this app called DoorDash way back in the day.
Yep.
No, it's just how do you work at 5? I want
to know the answer to this too.
I don't do it as often as you think, man. But there's a lot of dead times, especially for breakfast. I crack my window. I turn my car off because I don't want to waste gas. I have like a little bigger jacket. I just put it on. I have my headphone on, max volume for notifications. I recline all the way back. I probably look like I'm dead. And then when that little noise comes in, wake up. I'm like, oh shit, let me look at the app. And yay or nay, and I basically do it like that. But typically, if I know that I'm going to do that the day before that, I'll sleep a lot throughout the day just to prepare. But yeah, the last Tuesday was a bust. The Potbelly guy did me dirty by canceling last minute.
So. He needed that $40.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Daddy, what's an app?" They're gonna be like, "Wow, you had a physical phone? Like it wasn't just a hologram from your wrist?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, we had real phones." Yeah. So think about that, bro. I'm telling you, in the future, you're gonna be born, and right away they put a little chip in your wrist. This is gonna be your wallet, your cards, your money. Everything's gonna be right here. I'm telling you, bro.
Real shit.
It's not gonna be like oh, you forgot your wallet. Nah, you got your wrist. Just scan, so you pay. 24-hour challenge of 20K. What 24-hour challenge? I'm not trying to die.
20K. That's a lot. You got a long.
Yeah, we still got a long ways for that. Yeah, 20K. My current growth rate that might be like in 2025. So no problem. You know.
I think we should bring it down to about 7,500.
It's funny, but all right, man. I shall talk to you later today, and perhaps we'll go live tomorrow again. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
we shall see, guys. Thank you, Mistina, Zero, everybody in the chat. You guys are the best, Juliana, everyone. Peace. All right, man. Have a good night.
See you, man.
Peace.